Hi everybody, I'm going to be covering a few things in today's video. First off, I'm going to share what I got for Black Friday with you guys. I know it's been a long time, but a lot of these things took a while to get to me and I wanted to wait until I had everything. I'm talking as if I have like a whole bunch of stuff that I need to share with you. I really don't, but in case some of you guys might not know, I basically was like out of town for the holidays, so I was gone for like a few weeks, and some of these things arrived when I was gone, like while I was gone. So yeah, as a result, I didn't necessarily get my hands on them until like just like this week when I came back. So I am very excited about sharing these things with you, and I also want to take the time to talk a little bit about makeup spending on YouTube and where I'm at with that. And I just want to give you guys like a little bit of like an idea on how I like to spend my money on makeup right now, what I tend to do, what I don't tend to do, because I feel like I should be a little bit more transparent with that because I feel like it's a little bit confusing. I'll get into it. The very first item that I got, you guys have probably seen if you saw the unboxing that I did with my sister. This like I got like super early in the Black Friday sale. Like this palette was from Juvia's Place. This was the Try palette, and I saw that it went on sale around mid to early November, I think, along with a whole bunch of other Juvia's Place products. And I just had been eyeing this palette for a really long time, keyword really long time, and I decided to get my hands on it, and I've been using it a ton. I actually used, I think, these two shades to help create this eye look today. I definitely used this shade in my under eye mixed in with some other things. But yeah, I was really excited about this, and I have been using it a lot. I've been loving it. The quality is so good. Also, I'm really excited about these. I have been wanting these for almost a year now. It's been a long time. Like I think even before I started my low buy, no buy journey, if you will, I wanted these. These are the Suva Beauty Hydro Fix liners, essentially. One of these is the Hydro Liner, and this is in the shade Space Panda, which happens to be the white shade. And then one of these is the Hydro Fix, which is in the shade Dance Party. So Dance Party is a yellow color. Let me get this open. I'm so excited about getting these because I was talking about how like ages ago in a video that I wanted to get makeup products that would fill holes in my collection. And a hole in my collection was that I didn't necessarily have like reliable formulas for like colored liner. Like I didn't have like just gel like cream type liners that I could be very versatile with. The thing with these is this is what this one looks like. This is water activated and you can use it in so many different ways on your face, on your eyelids, whatever. And I'm really excited because this one's yellow and I've heard good things, and it's actually difficult to formulate a good yellow product effectively. So I'm excited to try that one out. And then the next one is the white. And I was chatting with a friend when I was getting this, and I was trying to like, I told her I wanted to get two shades because at the time, okay, I'm literally ripping the box. This is so hard to get out. At the time, yeah, I just ripped the box. At the time I was trying to ask her, I was like, okay, so should I get like the green one and the yellow one, or should I get the white and the yellow? And she said get the white because you can mix it in with shadows to create like your own custom color, and I agreed. So that's why I got the white. I'm curious about the quality of this. I really want to try it out. But yeah, I'm excited about those because I am curious about how they will like add to my makeup style because I don't have anything like those, and I'm excited that I got those. So I saved the best for last. I'm excited about everything in this video, but I saved the actual best product for the very last. I am so excited that I got this. I don't think I can convey it enough to you guys how excited I am that I went and got not one, but two Kaleidos eyeshadow palettes. And they came in like this box. Like, I mean, obviously it was packaged really nicely. and all of that. Like the cushioning was great. This came from China, and I actually did not know that Kaleidos shipped from China. I was very surprised about that, but apparently they do. That's why it took so long to get here. And I was so excited because I was like, okay, this is not a PR package. I've never gotten PR, by the way. And I was kind of surprised that they packaged it so well, considering that this is not PR. Because usually brands don't necessarily do that. There's a card. I've actually already opened this because I couldn't wait. Sorry, the camera's out of focus. I couldn't wait. So yeah, I opened this already, so I'm just opening it again for you guys. And then there's like this insert, and then these are the palettes that I got. And like this is packaged so well. Well, I got the Kaleidos Futurism 1 Sci-Fi Green palette, which is stunning. Like this packaging is so beautiful. Like in person, these do look so much better than they look online. I mean, it sounds weird, but yeah, it's true. These look stunning in person, even more so than they do online. Yeah, this is so pretty. And then when you open it, you have like that iconic, beautiful packaging. You have that insert, and then you have the colors that are stunning. And let me show you the other one, which is the Futurism 5 Electro Turquoise. Now this one is limited edition, but I still wanted to get it because I just thought that the color story was super unique, and there are colors in here that I don't have duplicates of, and I wanted to go ahead and get them. So look at this. Like, just on camera, this does not even look nearly as good as it does in real life. Like, it looks phenomenal in real life, but like on camera, like it's not even doing it justice, because like so many of these shades have like so much dimension in them. It's just absolutely stunning. These are beautiful. I'm so excited about getting these, and it took me a long time to get these. It took me a long time. These launched like earlier this year, and I sat on like getting these for the longest time. Initially, I didn't want to, but then so many people had so many good things to say about these palettes, and I decided to try them out for myself. Something that you might find that is a commonality with these items is that these are not new. These are items that have been around for a while, and I have mentioned a few of these things in wish lists actually. And yeah, I mentioned the Silver Beauty products in a wish list, or one or two wish lists. I did the same with the Try palette. I mentioned that in a few wish list videos. I used to do wish list videos like a few months ago. That tells you how long I've wanted these items. The Kaleidos I wanted a little bit more recently, but here's the thing when it comes to me buying makeup. As you all know, I have been on my low buy, my no buy for a long time. I got out of it. I went back to buying makeup. The way I'm buying makeup now is I like to buy makeup in person. I rarely buy anything online because I don't know, I like actually going into a store. I like having that experience. I like actually holding a product in my hand and gauging whether or not I want it. I've been trying to buy makeup that doesn't really get a lot of conversation surrounding it. I've been trying to buy like under the radar products, if you will, so I can review them, so I can talk about them in my videos. That's what's really interesting to me. That's what I find really fascinating. And honestly, like the fun part of makeup shopping for me has a lot to do with the mystery of it. That sounds so cheesy, but it's true. Like if I go into a store and I see a product that I haven't necessarily heard much about, if at all, I want to get it. You know, like especially if it's a brand that I like, especially if I think like it looks cool, like I want to get it. And that's how I've been buying makeup for the last like few months or so. And that brings me to my Will I Buy It videos. Now, I got like a few comments on like my most recent Will I Buy It video talking a little bit about like how I say I'm gonna get something, but that I don't actually get it. Or like I say that I like something, but then like you don't see it on my channel. Here's the thing. At this point in time, I am not trying to spend that much money on makeup, if at all. This is the most I've spent at one time on makeup in a very long time, because I have other priorities besides makeup. I do not necessarily have a lot of money that I make. I am trying to like use 2020 as the year to hustle, to try and make as much money as I can, to try and save as much money as I can. And no matter what I'm making, I try to save a good part of it. Like I try to save at least half of what I make. And it's not like I don't have expenses. I live in a house that I'm not necessarily paying rent for, so I'm very lucky in that respect. But of course that could change at any point, and I want to be ready for that. I am paying for like every like pretty much 90% of my living expenses I'm paying for myself. So as a result, I'm not spending that much money on makeup. So, but I have a makeup channel and I'm doing like will I buy videos, and I keep going out of focus. This is so awkward. But yeah, I have a makeup channel. I'm doing my will I buy it videos. I'm talking about whether or not I want to get makeup products, and see, the reality of it is, if I could, I would go get these items that I like in those will I buy it videos. But every single time I like hold my credit card and I'm typing my numbers in, because here's a good tip, by the way. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup or just online shopping in general, don't save your credit card information on your computer, on your phone, whatever. Make sure that you are actually typing out your credit card information, because then that saves you from making impulse purchases that you might regret later. It just does. You know, like when you're typing out the information that's on your credit card, it makes you think, you know? And it makes you like actually evaluate if you actually want to make that purchase, if it's actually a good idea for you. So when I'm like holding my credit card, when I'm typing something out, I want to make sure that it is a good idea. I want to make sure that it is a good purchase for me to make. Or even if I'm thinking of buying something from a brand that I really love, from a brand on which I've been seeing so much great feedback, so many people loving like a certain product, I'm probably not going to go out and get that item, because it's not feasible for me. Like, I know that I am very lucky in so many ways. Like, I live a pretty privileged life compared to other people, but at the same time, I don't want to spend like a ton of money on makeup. And I would honestly, like, if I'm spending money on makeup, I'd honestly rather just go into a store, find something that literally does not get talked about, and talk about it on my channel. So if I'm talking about products in where I buy videos, if I'm talking about new makeup releases, if I say that I like something, I will try and make it as hypothetical as possible. I'll try and emphasize that, yes, I like it, but I might not get it because it might not necessarily be the thing I want to spend my money on. Just because I don't want to spend my money on something doesn't mean I don't like it. I like so many makeup products, so I want to actually have them in my collection? No. And I don't make my channel all about reviewing makeup for a few reasons. Sorry, my swivelly chair is like moving around so much. Number one, it would mean that I would spend more money on makeup that I'm comfortable spending. Number two, I think that like reviewing makeup in general is something that requires a lot of meticulous work. In my opinion, if you're going to review a product, you have to know that product inside out. So I think that if I was making my channel like a review channel, I would spend a lot more time on my channel than I'm already spending, and I'm spending a ton of time doing this. So it doesn't, like, reviewing makeup doesn't work for me. Also, I'm not necessarily passionate about reviewing most makeup products. I like I said, finding like the niche, like the lesser known makeup items and talking about them. Like, something that I've been super, super interested lately would be like talking about really super inexpensive makeup items. Like, I'm wearing a lip gloss. Sorry, my nose is running. That's disgusting. I'm wearing a lip gloss that cost me $1. And I'm wearing it because I'm going to share it with you guys, and I'm going to review it in a future video. Because so far I really like it, and I think that it might really be like a really great lip topper, lip gloss that a lot of you guys might like. But of course I'll be reviewing this shade, reviewing the other shades that I got. But yeah, that sort of thing. I will try and be a little bit more clear in like just videos in general as to whether or not I'm getting something, whether or not I'm being hypothetical. But I'll be completely honest with you, spending money on makeup is not a priority. and it's not something that I like to do, because right now, like spending, for example, $25 on a makeup item is not something I take lightly, because $25 is money that you could spend on groceries, it's money that you could put towards your phone bills, money that you could put towards your car insurance, it's money that you could put in the savings account. There's so much that you could do with $25. So even if something is $25, and in the makeup world that is cheap, compared to everything else that's being sold. If something is $25, I'm still gonna think about it. I'm still gonna really consider whether or not I want to get it. Obviously, there is makeup that I want to share my opinions with you guys. There is makeup that I wear that is new to me, that is probably also new to you guys, because you guys probably don't hear about it. There are so many products out there that do not get talked about. And by the way, if you want to see reviews on the newest indie releases, on the newest mainstream releases, there are so many amazing creators that I watch for reviews that I would highly recommend you do so as well if you haven't done so already. Angelica Nickvis, for example, does great reviews, especially on indie brands. So does Annette's Makeup Corner. She is always pumping out videos every single week reviewing the newest makeup products. She is so good at that. Who else? Julia Mazzucato. She reviews like a lot of like indie brands, but also like more high-end brands as well, sometimes drugstore. Betty Jean, love her videos. She also does like very like niche indie makeup reviews as well, and tutorials. There are so many amazing creators out there that review really great makeup and that do a really good job of doing it. And of course, if you watch like these Will I Buy videos and you want to see people's opinion on them, watch those creators. They're doing great, amazing jobs. But my channel right now, it's not about that for the aforementioned reasons, and I am not going to make it about that right now. I'm not going to be like putting my finger on the pulse of the makeup industry and trying to come out with content relating to like the newest thing every single time something comes out. Chances are, if I like something, I will consider getting it for a long time, because that's the only way I know how to do that. I am very comfortable with every single thing that I got today, because I know that I have considered getting it for a long time. I got it for a good price. I saved a lot of money getting something that I already wanted, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, that's where I want to end this video. That was a little bit of a rant, but I hope that I was able to get my point across. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.